Yo, what is up, you beautiful people? It is Nova back here with another video. Today, we are doing the fourth villain that Luffy has ever faced in the story. And do you know who that is? Drum roll, please. The Star Clown Buggy! Buggy D Clown. Quote unquote. It's not confirmed that he's a D, but like, you know. We could hope, right? Buggy the Star Clown, the fourth villain that Luffy has ever faced, and to this day, one of the most iconic villains. I don't know if I'd even call him a villain at this point, because if everything that happened in Impel Down with him and Luffy kind of joining hands. Buggy is described as a tall man with clown makeup. That's a kicker, like none of us know that already. The first time we all see Buggy, he is in his, I think he is like white and green. He doesn't really sport those colors after our first meeting with him in Logtown. Yeah, he's sporting a white and green face makeup, and he's throwing Buggy bombs everywhere. We need to bring Buggy bombs back. Where have the Buggy bombs gone? Buggy was the leading antagonist of Orangetown, locking Luffy in a cage and terrorizing the townfolk of Orangetown with his Buggy bombs. Till this day, Luffy still has the marks on his hat, but he was piercing Luffy's hat with some knives through a flying hand. He really doesn't like that hat, recognizing it from Shanks. Buggy the Star Clown ate the Chop Chop fruit, which allows his body to split into multiple different pieces and gaining imperviousness to any slicing damage. So he cannot be sliced by a sword. We see him versus Mihawk. He's basically Mihawk's nemesis, and Mihawk can't cut him. Mihawk could probably punch the fuck out of him, but Mihawk can't cut him up. So we see in the War of the Best, Mihawk kind of sliced him into literal like shreds of paper. Buggy just whoop, congealed back together. So it was said by Shanks before eating his devil fruit. Shanks said that Buggy was a great swimmer. That's probably why Buggy hates Shanks so much. Well, not exactly why, but that's probably one of the reasons why Buggy hates Shanks, because he took away his ability to swim. He took away his ability to swim. Buggy was going to steal the devil fruit and sell it. Shanks caught him, and he swallowed a whole entire pineapple whole. No one told you to do that, bro. Nobody told you to do that, Buggy. But you did, so it's your fault. Captain of the Buggy Pirates and co-leader of the Buggy Alvida Alliance. The Alvida was our last video, I think. Former apprentice on the Roger Pirates with his co-apprentice Shanks, you know, our goat. Buggy's one of our biggest businessmen in One Piece, being co-leaders of the Buggy Alvida Alliance, to Buggy's delivery service with all the Impel Down mates. And then with the warlord seats being abolished by the world government, he then founded Cross Guild. If that's not businessman like credentials, how much more background info like does an employer need? You know what I mean? Like Buggy's top businessman, you know, top 5 businessmen in One Piece. So after all that, he founded the Cross Guild with Mihawk and Crocodile. Mihawk and Crocodile are 1 billion plus bounties. Well, I guess so is Buggy. So is Buggy. Buggy just can't compare. Raw strength and power of these two other heavy hitters that he is co-leaders with in the Alliance. Most of the underlings of the Cross Guild were from Impel Down and from the Buggy delivery service. So that's why they all like worship Buggy so much. They made the ship look like Buggy. They made the flyers with the Cross Guild with Buggy right in the top, and Mihawk and Crocodile. So they really messed him up. They really messed him up with that one. Putting the two heavy hitters of the Cross Guild on the back burner behind Buggy. His subordinates put him in a tough spot. They basically tortured Buggy. They had his head on a spike. They cut his head off, you know, but with his devil fruit, it doesn't really mean much. They cut his head off and just left it hanging there. That's brutal. With all of that in tow, and Buggy being pictured as the leader of Cross Guild, he gained the title of Emperor. So this dude Buggy was just going through the ranks, just like Blackbeard was, honestly. He's going through the ranks, just apprentice pirate to regular pirate to Impel Down inmate, hitting a rock bottom. The lowest a pirate can get is Impel Down inmate, and then escaping Impel Down to then participating in Marineford, and then becoming a warlord, to then becoming an emperor. Like, his game needs to be studied. Like, Buggy's game needs to be studied, because, like, who else is doing it like him other than Blackbeard and Luffy? Our main protagonist and our main antagonist of the entire story. Buggy's flagship was called the Big Top. We rarely ever see Buggy's ship. We see the new Cross Guild ship that I am not remembering the name of. He is definitely not our oldest pirate known, but he's around 39 years old, just like Shanks. But we haven't really seen Buggy too recently in the manga. We don't know what's going on with him other than being tortured by Crocodile and Mihawk. But let's try to speculate what else the Buggy Pirates, or the Cross Guild, are gonna do in the future. So we know that Crocodile went and attacked the Buggy delivery service. Buggy borrowed money from Crocodile, and didn't pay him back. So Crocodile was going to get his money. Buggy fled. So that's what Buggy and Crocodile were doing. Mihawk, his island was invaded by Marines, going to abolish the warlord system. They're all on the run from the Marines. Are the Marines going to pursue them? I'm surprised they even tried to pursue Mihawk. And then so with them three together, and Crocodile's bounty going over $1 billion at this point. He's got to have some new tricks up his sleeve now. He probably knows hockey. I don't really see anything going on, like any plot points going on with these guys yet, because I mean, everything going on in Elbath and that did go on in Egghead. What Marines are even looking at the Cross Guild right now? Like, the Marines are in a very, very tight spot as of right now, because with an elder dying and a new one being administered into the system, and then the God's Knights on Elbath, I feel like all eyes of the Marines are looking at Elbath and Egghead, where Vegapunk was killed and where the new Emperor Luffy is. So we get in our newest chapter that the God's Knights finally know. When they came in, they saw tricky info, because when they came in, they saw the flagship of the Straw Hat Pirates, noting that the Emperor Luffy is on Elbath. But they spawned in the middle of the tree through like lightning bolts. Where did they come in and see his ship at? But whatever. All eyes of the Marines are looking at Egghead and Elbath for what's going on right now. The Cross Guild has all hands on deck. They can go for whoever at this point. Like, this is their time, while the Marines aren't looking at them, while not really any group is looking at them, to just wreak havoc. They have they've got a full pass in the Grand Line in the New World to just wreak havoc on the Marine system. So I'm guessing that in the next coming chapters, we'll see the devastation that Cross Guild has brought upon the Marine system and bringing down the Marines. There's not really much that they've got going on. Maybe they meet up with Shanks or something. Who knows? Do you guys think Mihawk already knows that Shanks' twin brother Shamrock is a person, is alive and stuff? He has a twin. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, I kind of jumped around with the information for Buggy. Buggy the Clown, Buggy the Star Clown. That's really all he's about. Do you guys think that Buggy is hiding his powers? You think he's got Conqueror's armament? We see in Impel Down, he's the only one who didn't. He's the only one that didn't crack the ice, but then also the ice pillar did fall. I'm not saying he loosened it up for Mihawk when Mihawk sliced. What the fuck? Oh, they about to fight. I gotta go record this. Oh my god. So, okay, sorry guys. A white lady cut off a black guy outside. Stopped in the middle of the street. And she's yelling at this dude. You. I walked outside because obviously I'm going to be nosy and record this fight. I wanted to see a fight. The guy gets out of the car. He's like looking around. He's all scared. He like runs to the door. Man, oh man. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys think Buggy's hiding his power for in any type of capacity at all. What you guys think the next moves of the Cross Guild will be. If you guys think Mihawk can compare to Shamrock, a Mihawk versus Shamrock, everybody would love to see that. I would love to see that. And where do you think the Cross Guild will be going from here? Okay, let me think of a question. I will pin it in the next video. I'll pin it in the next video and shout you out. You guys let me know in the comments, what is the name of Buggy's flagship? Alright, if you guys made it to this point of the video, thank you so much for watching. Be ready for more and better videos in the future. That's Nova. I'm out. Peace!